welcome back to Grace.Filled. I am so excited because today is Thrifty Thursday and I get to come back and bring you guys more videos. So there is something that I wanted to talk about this week and I want to see how I can kind of blend everything together if you will bear with me. I think you'll really enjoy and like this video. Hey kitty. Can you guys see my kitten? In this video, I wanted to talk about my experience with Azure standard bulk food pickup. I wanted to talk about what it's actually like when I was interested, how to start it, how the pickup actually works, the prices, the price comparisons, the pros, the cons, and at the end, I just want to give a few tips for just buying and shopping in bulk, period. So I hope this video is encouraging. I hope that it's inspiring and motivating to you. I know for me as a large family mama, a homeschool mama, a mama that's trying to homestead and grow her own produce, preserve her own food, etc., all top it off with being on a budget, a single income, bulk buying is very helpful to me, but there are some things you need to know. There are some things you need to watch out for, and I think this is a great way to get a bang for your buck. I also think this is a great way to stock up your pantries. If you are a homemaker, if you are a home keeper, you are charged with the care of your home, and that's knowing what's in your home, knowing what you have, knowing what you need, because we don't know what tomorrow or even today will bring. So it's so important that we are prepared so that we can care for and love on our families at any moment, despite what's going on around us, the chaos, the trials, the confusion. There can be peace inside of us and peace in our homes. So let's get going. If you did not see my Azure standard haul, make sure you watch that video, and please see the link in the description box because it is a free link. I get a referral and you can see what they have available near you. So first of all, once you use my link, they tell you where the drop off is and what time. Sometimes they want you to participate and to actually physically get the items off the truck and to go ahead and put the boxes either according to number or to name. In my situation, the boxes were already laid out. I think there was a mix of people who come early to just be helpful, the hands and feet, which we're commanded to do, which is absolutely beautiful. And then you have people like me with a lot of kids driving an hour plus. Yeah, I'm just kind of getting there on time. So it was a blessing for me, you guys saw in the video, for me to just go and see the package or the spot that had my name. We were able to get our things into the vehicle, and that was that. Now, you saw in the video that there were only a couple of boxes, and the boxes said something like potato. We didn't get potato, but I love that they recycle the boxes and how sustainable this company is. And for those of you who don't know, they are a Christian faith-based family business, family owned and stuff. And so I just really can get behind a lot of the things that this company stands for. That is what it's like to find out what is Azure, what's offered, and do they have a drop that's near me or close enough to me? And I've been asked, is it worth an hour drive? Is it worth a 2-hour drive? I drive an hour, so I think it's worth it. For me, the money that saved was good, and I'm about to show you that in a few seconds. I showed you what the pickup looks like. And if you have any questions, there's a coordinator's email and phone number, and I emailed and called my lady, and she was very helpful, very sweet. They definitely want to get back to you. Okay, so next let's talk about the prices of this company. So now I want to just talk about prices for a little while. Okay, so we're starting off with salt. I got 5 pounds or 5.10 pounds for $8.90, and as you can see here, to get that equivalent, it would have cost me $14 at Walmart. Walmart is the price comparison because that's what I have near me. Next up is the pasta. I got 10 pounds for $20, and when I look at this, it would have cost me $69 to grab it from Walmart. Gluten, Vital wheat gluten, 5 pounds for $28.46, and for 20 ounces would have cost $9.25 from Walmart. Okay, let's talk about the raw cashews. They were $2 a pound, so my total was $17.93, and I realized online it's $12 for 1 pound. Wow. Rye flour was $10 a pound, so it cost me $9.87, and online it was $13.47 for 20 ounces. So wow. Online, 2 pounds of dry yeast was $8.70, and okay, so really quickly, the pros was that obviously it's bulk. It's not just rice and beans. If you see my video, I got some lavender essential oil, some other things. You gotta watch the video. But it's not just those things, but there's personal care, there's house stuff, there's actually seedlings, there's seeds, so they even have garden supplies, and they actually have organic produce as well that you can buy bulk produce. So I ordered this stuff in February, and so it kind of wasn't the time to get some of the things that I would have wanted to have, but I'll definitely be ordering back and getting the fresh fruits and veggies. I'll tell you the cons. The cons for me was the drive. Again, it was over an hour there, over an hour back, and it's obviously more money up front, and they charge an 8.5% shipping. The last thing is the pickup date and time just might change. What they told me that it would be, and then I got an email confirmation with another date and time. If you are not a homemaker, a homekeeper, a homeschooler, if you don't work from home, stay home, it might be hard for you if you've taken off one day or worked out some arrangements only to find out things have shifted and they've changed and they're no longer gonna be what they told you. So that's something I just want you to know. Here, I just believe in being very honest and very transparent. I would hate to recommend something and you're like, well, you didn't tell me they might switch, and now da-da-da-da, because you don't want to lose your, your money and stuff. Okay, so I have some tips for you. And so number one is to price check at local stores. So you saw that. I checked with Walmart. I checked with what they had. Perfect. Okay, then you need to check the prices on the site. And I'll just give you 2 examples. It was 10 1-pound bags of the coconut milk, which made it $100. I used a little drop-down box, and I saw that they had 3 3-pound bags for $75. So I'm getting just a little bit less, but I'm saving $25. So that's really important to note. And let's talk about the Gamma lids. It was 10 Gamma lids for $80 if you just do drop-down box number 1, 10 quantity, right? But if you said drop-down box 12-pack, it was still $80. So by seeing that, I was able to get 2 free lids, and then I was able to save $25 with the coconut, and I was able to save on a couple other things as well. So I ended up saving a few dollars even within the site by just realizing and understanding to check the quantities and be sure of that. So some questions that I asked myself was, what can I buy local? What can I get here at Azure less than local? Or if this is for any bulk, what can I get here at this bulk place less than I can get locally in my area? But most importantly, what do I need? What do I love? What do I use? It makes no sense in ordering and buying this stuff that you don't need, you don't like, you won't even use. That's a waste of time and money, and that's not a wise woman, and that's not who I want to be talking to. I want you to be wise and really thoughtful and mindful of what you're doing with the resources that the Most High God Yahweh has blessed you with. What can I actually store? That big bag of oats takes up like 3 buckets. If you have a tiny place, can you really store 5 bags of oats, 5 bags of rice, 5 bags of this, 4 boxes of that? Can you logistically do that? And just making sure that you have the space that you need to store what you have. And that's like from frozen items to the bulk items. Purchase items for multiple uses, not just 1 or 2. So for example, cereal, you're just gonna eat cereal and you're gonna eat it for breakfast. But if you got something like a oats, you could make oatmeal, you could make oatmeal bars, you could use that for like a apple crumble, a peach crumble, you could use that in some items. So it has multi-purposes, and it could be used as like a binding, like in your maybe lentil loaves or just different things like that. So it really had granola, so it really has more than one purpose, and so that's really going to help that money go further and ensure that you use it up, you know, within an appropriate amount of times, because we don't want things going bad and we don't want to be cluttering our homes. One last thing and I'm out of here for today. Okay, so a subscriber reached out to me and asked me how do I close the Gamma lids, and so this is how you open them. You have whatever you have inside, and this is how you close them. Can you guys see that? There we go. This is how I store all of my kind of baking goods, just items that I will be using for baking, sugars, powders, etc. So maybe this could be like a bulk food station. So in my video, I got this veggie broth. I got a few of them. It's 1 pound, and I didn't want to go out to the store. Gas is really expensive right now, and I didn't want to spend any money. So what I did was, this was some jelly and some jam that came from Walmart, and we just cleaned out the container, and look how nice this is. You know, I didn't spend any money. I will let you know, they don't always come off as easy as that one. And I know there's all types of tricks and tips to get it off. I just wasn't so concerned about it at this moment. I will go back and label and all that a little bit later, but I know what it is. And I just keep it right here beside my bottle of extra virgin olive oil, because we are plant-based, and so we pretty much use veggie broth in everything that we cook, so it doesn't even make sense to put it in with the other spices. But that's just a tip. If you don't want to use the 5-gallon buckets, the Gamma lids, you know, feel free to recycle your containers like this from your meals, from your pastas. Even have some containers here for the sugar and for the flour. And so there's nothing wrong with using nice containers like this, or again, using nice containers like these. But I'm just trying to let you know that even if you don't have a lot of money, if you can't make these investments right now, you can do a lot with a little. So I pray this video was very helpful for you. Hope this video was good. I hope that it was encouraging. I hope that it was good for Thrifty Thursday. So a thrifty tip is shopping in bulks, and I've given you some tips and things that can really go along with it and help you if you want it. So I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the love, for the comments, for the likes. Thank you for sharing my video. I appreciate you, and I hope that you have an amazing day, and I hope that the Most High God gives you peace on today and fills your hearts with His joy, a joy and peace that only He can give. So I always say here on my channel, you can do a lot with a little. I'm proof of that. And I'll see you in my next video. Until then, blessings.